Nick Bosa, 3.5 sacks in his last 12 games. So this is going back to the last game of last year in the playoffs. He didn't have a sack in those 4 games. I'm sorry, maybe so he had one within those 5 games going back to last
Mhm.
year. And this year in 7 games, he's got 2.5. The holdout definitely affected him. And everybody's saying, like, oh, yeah, he's fine. He's working out at home. It's not the same thing, and you're seeing it right now. I don't care about his PFF grade. You got to get home at some point. He is not playing up to his level. He's not a TJ Watt. He's not a Myles Garrett right now, the way that he's playing. He's tied for 64th in the NFL in sacks at the moment. I mean, come on. And he actually said he sounded a little annoyed at the end of the game in the press conference. He said, "Yeah, we're usually a rush 4 kind of team, but I don't know. Like he's not used. He said he's not used to blitzing as much as they are right now." Now I looked it up, and according to Pro Football Reference, it says they're only blitzing 17.3% of the time, which is the second fewest in the league. But maybe it's when they're blitzing. Maybe it's always on third down. I really don't know. But also, what was the stat that I had? So Bosa, Cleveland Farrell, and Drake Jackson, between the three of them, they have 5.5 sacks this year. And 3 of those came in week 1 with Drake Jackson when he kind of fell into those
Yeah.
sacks. Randy
Yeah.
Gregory does have 1, but it's only 6.5 sacks for that whole unit. They're just not getting home right now. And did you hear? I don't know if you heard this. Brian Baldinger was on. He was on 95.7 or KMBR. I got to see what he said if I could find it now. He said he was on 95.7 the game. He was on the morning roast. He said, I've seen very little from Hargrave. Nick Bosa right now is strictly a power rusher, and his power moves are not winning in the pass game. For Kirk Cousins to drop back 45 times and not get taken down once, I can't imagine a worse flight home. So the Niners are playing a lot of money for this defensive line, and they are not
Mhm.
getting it done right now. They're getting run on. They're not getting to the quarterback. They're not getting home. And the deficiencies in the secondary are showing up because that front 4 is not getting the job done. And Wilkes isn't getting the job done with the blitzes he's calling either.